I am
Then
protected
shush,
by the land.
shush.
Do not tell me to shut up! I am the living natural man, and
I mean, these people have yet to respond. I mean, he is the living natural man. They have yet to respond. He's wrecking them in this debate. What is this that somebody just sent me? Raw footage of Ernie Wayne tower grates in Three Forks Justice Court.
no matter. I stand as myself and speak for myself in myself. And I am not the trustee over the all caps name that you're operating on.
Well, you're here in court today because you were charged with some charges.
I'm here in court today because I am making a special visitation. This is not an appearance, only spirits appear. Living men, living persons make special visitation. That's why I'm here, to make sure that you guys don't tander my truthful, proper names.
What is this? Who sent me this?
Do you still live at 28 Flying Eagle in Manhattan?
That is a storage unit that I sleep in from time to time.
That is a storage unit that I sleep in. Okay, here we go.
All right.
I live in myself in this body.
This dude sounds like Freddy Fazbear. He does. He sounds like a Muppet.
I am the living man.
I am the living man. This dude does sound like a Hanna-Barbera character, you're right.
You were seen by Mr.
It's like if Jesse Ventura,
On 9/3
after 20
13.
years in the woods. True.
And you asked, at that time, he appointed you a public defender.
Okay.
Also charged on...
Wait, is he wearing a tri-corner hat? He's wearing a Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, I'm excited.
English to you is called common English.
I wish I could hear what the hell he was saying.
That's the only thing that I work in.
That's fine.
There will be no legalese used here.
Well, you were charged on the 31st of August of 2013 with obstructing a police officer in violation of 457302. You were also charged on the same date with resisting arrest in violation of 457301 of the Montana Code.
Those men were charged by me right back by staging an overthrow of the Constitution of 1789, an overthrow of the Bill of Rights, an overthrow of my rights to forage for food as a natural living person who was in hunger. I was
Wait. It's his rights to forage for food as a natural living person in hunger. Okay. So what I'm thinking what happened is that this guy stumbled into somebody's backyard and like stole their lemons or something.
searching for something to put in my stomach, as I am recognized to be allowed to do by universal law.
What is his clothing? Like, what is he wearing? Like, I see it's a tri-corner hat, right? He's wearing he's got the glasses, he's got the beard. I'm trying to figure out is that a jack? Is that like made out of cow skin, like leather? This dude is from Free Cane. It's a whole thing, a whole town in that is a sovereign citizen Mecca. Oh God. Maybe I should travel up there for like a video. It could be fun.
Law has nothing to do with your corporate fiction. They violated everything, and furthermore, for your knowledge, they violated Judge Holly Brown's Title 26 United States Code ruling, which I went before her and
Love his mustache,
prevailed on 21st March 2011. DPO 9-58A is the case number wherein she evidenced that I am not a taxpayer because I am not a federal citizen. Federal law trumps state law at every turn. I have 9 judge rulings to that end, and that trumps state law. I am not registered crap. I am the living man, and I have the right to forage for food when I'm hungry.
Did you see the woman next to him just nod her head like he just said something prophetic? Like he just dropped a bomb, like he just said something in the mic and dropped it. She's like, damn, he's spitting.
And I have the right to forage for food when I'm hungry.
All right. But you're here on different charges.
Bam and nodders and
That
chat.
This is not
what
Holly
stands.
Brown's courtroom.
Ma'am, you can argue this all day long. You're operating on a corporate fiction.
I'm telling you, You're here on some charges which were filed in 3 reports.
I do not
Number
understand
one.
those charges.
Number one, you keep interrupting me, and I'm gonna charge you with contempt, and you'll go to
Oh,
jail.
contempt of court is spelled C-O-double-N. I know about conning, that's navigation.
Sir,
Contempt is the storm.
I said,
Why is he
quiet
spelling
until I
words
read
now?
you
Touch me,
reading
you
this
ain't a
to you.
god. Don't
Officer?
you touch me. I am the living man protected.
He
by
is the living man. He's got a
You
point.
keep
Stand
talking,
down.
and you're going to be charged with contempt, and you're gonna go to jail.
You have already contempted this place.
No, I told
by
you
the
I
fraud
would if
you're
you
trying
didn't
to
quit
get done
talking.
here. These are the living witnesses to what you're trying to do.
Very
You
good.
are trying to create a fictitious fraudulent action. You are trying to bilk the Federal Reserve by
Sir.
securitizing in all caps commercialized name
Sir.
and
Would you
notifying
remove
them
him from the
that
courtroom? Officer.
they are standing in debt now. If you touch me, you will violate natural law. Do
Natural
not
law.
come near me. I am
Then
protected
shush,
by the land.
shush.
Do not tell me to shut up. I am
am-
the living natural man, and
I mean, he is the living natural man. I mean, they haven't responded to that yet. I mean, these people have yet to respond. I mean, he is the living natural man. They have yet to respond. He's wrecking them in this debate.
will violate natural law. Do not come near me. I am
Then
protected
shush,
by the land.
shush.
Do not tell me to shut up. I am
am-
the living natural man, and my voice will be heard. That is the Jolly Roger. That thing you call the American
That is the Jolly Roger? Wait, dude. Dude, wait, what?
flag with the gold fringe around it is the Jolly Roger, and you are acting as one of its privateers.
Okay, you're here on the charge of arrest.
I'm
resisting
here by
arrest.
special visitation.
Right. And you're
I've
here
never
on
let you get away with
obstructing
this.
a
You bet
police
I'm here.
officer. To each charge, could be up to a $500 fine, up to 6 months in jail.
I do not understand any charges. I only understand universal law and the right to live.
Well, you
To
pled
live in
not
peace
guilty.
and to live as I need to.
You pled not guilty in this
I
court.
never plead. Animals plead. Sound like bah, oink oink.
I was not expecting that. I mean, he's right. That sounds that animals make. Like, he's spitting.
To live.
Well, you
To
pled
live in
not
peace
guilty.
and to live as I need to.
You pled not guilty in this
I
court.
never plead. Animals plead. Sound like bah, oink oink.
I have a paper with your signature on it, sir.
It says prime evidence standing right through it. You bring forward all natural forms of evidence that I'm not prime evidence. I am the living soil.
He's the living soil, boys.
The dirt, the water, and the air has its own voice, does it not? It all supports
Sir?
forms of life, does it not? I am a part of that life. I am not your corporate fiction.
Sir,
Do not danger me.
you're here today on an omnibus hearing. You've already pled not
I am
guilty.
here by special visitation to see to it that you do not danger my natural
This is gonna be touring news when he's done touring the country to all these communes.
living man's name.
Are you prepared
That's
to
why
tell
I'm
the
here.
court if you wish to go to trial on this matter?
This is a trial. Tell
No,
me it's
this
not.
isn't a trial.
Here's my
This is
jury
an
of my
omnibus
peers.
hearing, sir.
You cannot produce a jury of my peers because all juries are selected from a pool of registered voters, and the instant a person registers to vote, their natural ability as a peer to comprehend natural law has been dissolved and turned into fiction. There cannot be raised a jury of my peers. It cannot be done.
Excuse me for just a moment.
No way. Get back here and finish this.
Oh damn! Oh damn! He's not letting you run. He's not letting you get away that easy. You walked into the lion's den, woman. You walked into the lion's den, woman. You can't escape the natural living man. You can't get away that easy.
Hey, get back here and finish this. The judge has left the courtroom. There you go.
You won.
Yeah,
There is nobody in this courtroom.
Yeah.
The judge has
Yeah.
walked out.
the judge will walk down,
I
everybody up
said
and
no
out.
excuse.
Everybody up and out,
I'm not letting you
Up and out.
off.
up and out, up and out.
Oh,
Follow the man. Get your hand.
can I get this guy on Hippy Dippy?
Thank you.
Man, he's got like a little gang of people. The living natural man will know has left the building, guys.
Abandon the court.
Wow, I love this guy's getup though.
Don't hang around, let's go.
You know what? I'm kind of surprised I have a car. I thought he was gonna get on a horseback.
Get out of here. Let's go. Don't dally. Let's go.
But they'd have a don't dally. Yeah, that's about right.
And in the court.
Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. I don't know. Come on, where's the driver? Leave him there. Be.
Why is the camera guy breathing so hard? He just got up and walked outside. Here goes the living natural man. Off into the sunset. Off to forage for more food. What a... Oh, okay, so this is like a famous duder then. This is from 2013. This is almost 10 years old. This is another one?
The defendant, Ernie Wayne Tertelgte.
Uh-oh.
He is not represented by counsel here today. Mr. Tertelgte has been charged with 2 misdemeanor offenses, which we'll be trying today.
I must object. I am not the name that he is referring to. I am the living man.
this is his gimmick. This is just what he does. He just goes to anytime he's dragged before the court, he just calls himself the living man until everyone gets up and he just leaves.
The name that Mr. Riley refers to, ma'am, is...
Look, okay. I don't think sovereign citizens should get away with any of their nonsense at all. This is the only man I'd give an exception to because of how funny it is.
By the state in all capital letters and is identified by the state on the state's driver's license, ma'am. I am not the all capital fiction. I am the living man whose mark is that of life. It is called a signature, and the nature of that sigil, ma'am, is the living person. It is never in all capital letters.
Mr. Tertelgte.
Okay, so this is the same thing as that guy from before about the all capital letters, because on your birth certificate it has all capital letters, none of them lowercase, so they say that's a government name besides your real name, which your mom and dad gave you, and it's nonsense, but they think it's something.
You will allow Mr. Riley to continue
Ma'am,
with voir dire, and you will have an
I must
opportunity-
object, ma'am. Without
Objection
proper
overruled.
evidence of oath and bond as required, and I am backed, ma'am, by 20 United States Supreme Court cases to this end. It should have been brought to my hand more than a month ago, and no evidence has been brought forward of any company.
Look at all those documents in front of him. He's come prepared. He will do this all night.
Competency of any of this. I have to speak for myself, ma'am. No one here is capable of doing it, and particularly those that are bar or non-bar. They can only speak, ma'am, to the legal. My interest is to forfeit my person's living name.
Your Honor, this is an improper objection in violation of the motion to
And
eliminate.
the objection is, Mr. Tertelgte, you are not to interrupt Mr. Riley again.
Ma'am?
He has his 30 minutes. Then you will have an
Who can tell the living
Now,
man
Mr. Tertelgte,
in a commercial
now,
event such as this,
Sir,
who has the right to tell the living man when he can speak and when he cannot speak, what sounds he can make and what sounds he cannot make?
you understand?
He is addressing British law, ma'am. He is a minister on behalf of Great Britain.
I'm going to motion to contempt.
He's a minister on behalf of Great Britain. Brilliant.
Continue to disrupt this
Ma'am,
court.
without oath and bond,
Which carries up to
contempt
a
has already been
$500
established
fine and
here.
up to 30 days in jail, or you will be removed
In the
from the
face of
courtroom.
all these...
I mean, like, I don't know. I have no clue what any of what he's saying. All of what he's saying, I'm assuming to be nonsense. I don't believe that man is a minister from Great Britain. I think he's most likely just some lawyer. But man, this does make for great entertainment. Days later, hello, sir. You are a prisoner, and I'm
Days
a living
later.
man.
Hello, sir. You are a prisoner and I am a living man. The soap has been dropped as per the power of the spirits. You shall not insert into this person's ass as it would violate the universal law and my spirit.
Okay, stop. Okay, let's calm it down. Let's calm it down in this chat room, okay? Order in the court. Order in the court. I am the living man, and that violates my ears for having to listen to it.
Witnesses, ma'am, where is the evidence of oath and bond,
You
ma'am?
cannot talk.
Look,
Now, do you continue to disrupt?
the requirement is right here, ma'am.
Okay.
It is through all ranks of the court, ma'am. I have done due diligence and due process, ma'am. eye to eye. I face those who would come against me.
Now on, if you don't want to get banned, all you have to do is say, "We are the living chat." That's what we're going to do from now on.
I communicated properly. I backed up my work. I backed up the research. It's nice and neat. And I have total failure. I have total incompetency of the court because there is no evidence of Mr. Riley's office, nor of yours, ma'am, nor of this lady's here, nor even the fine police officers that are here today. I have nothing to work with now. Now I'm out here hanging over the abyss. I must make my own way.
And you will be allowed that, but allow Mr. Riley.
Why, please give me an honorable answer, is a British recognized esquire asking questions in an American courtroom? Why is title of nobility applied behind this gentleman's name that is recognized as being banned from our country in the 1789 Constitution?
I don't think that Constitution did that. I don't think it banned the Brits or whatever. I have no clue what he's saying. He was defeated? What? Natural man arranged for assault on peace off. Well, I am the natural man, and his face violated my fist.
Nobody going to stand for our Constitution.
Hey, Buckeye, thanks for the raid of 13. Welcome to the living chat. We are listening to the wise words of the living man today.
Allow this, I'm telling you.
I cannot, ma'am, in honor of the Constitution of the United States, I cannot allow a man who carries British recognition for the purposes of British ministerial law to continue to persecute me.
I can't believe this woman's putting up with this, by the way. I have no reason. I have no clue why she's doing it. Maybe she's entertained by it. It doesn't seem that way. I'm a lot more entertained than she is.
I cannot, ma'am. I have to honor the founders, ma'am. I honor the memory of those who fought and died that we could be free of this very type of thing.
You'll be taken up to a jury room where you may watch the proceedings.
Stand up.
I have reminded you.
If I stand up, I give you recognition.
Oh, please stand up.
All right.
Stand up.
No,
Stand up.
pick me up. I cannot give you recognition. I'm constrained by the United States Constitution of 1789. Sir,
Ah, yes, I forgot. You know, I forgot
Okay,
about the
it's
section
okay.
in the 1789 Constitution that, like, if you stand up for a cop, then like law applies to you. And of course, the band is. Now I understand. Now it all makes sense to me. Thank you so much for the sub, Buckeye.
you're a Bozeman native. What are you doing packing a British recognition? Should be ashamed of yourself. Gentlemen, this is an overthrow of the 1789 Constitution.
Damn, it happened right
Overthrow
now.
of the Bill of Rights.
Took him a while.
It is an overthrow of Title 26 United States Code, and above all, it is an overthrow of universal law. Would one of you remove my bolo tie and return it to somebody in the crowd, please, so that it doesn't disappear from this place?
We'll take care of that in a moment. Okay?
Oh,
See to it my stuff makes it back in my bag. I do have a duly appointed court representative, ma'am. He has made his way through everything.
Okay.
He will speak as my voice.
Bosh is wild for this. Shut up, Chad. Brilliant. And look at the dislikes. I think that's actually his supporters getting angry that this happened, right? What did somebody send me? Okay, no, we're not watching this. I wanna know more about this guy. We got anything else on this guy? His name's
man.
Ernie Wayne, right? That his name?
This guy is the fusion of Vosh and Wake the Beast.
Oh my god, that is actually super accurate.
Oh, man.
Look up Xavier Renegade, literally the same guy. Xavier Renegade Angel. Wait, wrong one. We're not. I don't want to watch this. What is this guy's name?
Oh, man.
Can I get more footage of him, or is that everything? Ernie Wayne Tertelgte. Is there anything else on this guy? Is that really it? Is that all the footage? His name is the Living Man. I forgot. He's the Living Man. The Living Man. Living man arrested for freeing himself from land. The living man.
Impersonation.
Okay, we got some more footage.
But an allegation.
Here he is on Vice. Oh my god.
Up to 30 days per time.
That's a long time.
Yeah, but it has a good purpose to it. In there, I have a captive audience and willing listeners.
Yeah.
So he just goes in there. To be honest, if I was in jail, I would love for this guy to be my jailmate. Just to be like, I'm bored, I have nothing to do. Hey, can you tell me about British lawyers or about I don't know, common law, and just watch him go off until I fall asleep. Top tier jail entertainment. Exactly.
The traffic citation that I am displaying to you is state's property called an allegation, which they call evidence. But an allegation is not evidence, an allegement, an allegation is but proof. The proof claimed on here is that an accusation has been made that I was driving without a license. Now, proper investigation requires, do I, in the jurisdiction I am known to be in, am I required to have a driver's license, when the actuality is that the UCC codes and statutes that pertain to those who have to have a driver's license clearly reveal that I am not within corporate jurisdiction. I am not engaged in the act of commerce. I am not traveling across state lines with the bearance of persons, chattels, properties, goods, or possessions for the purpose of gain or profit. What I do is I travel, I live, as the law has a body, a voice, and has arms of enforcement. I also comprehend then that the law also has range of motion. And as a man of law, as a son of the actual 1789 singularly de jure American Republic, I have access to full law. These are called natural rights, and they are identified as unalienable. Now, without utilizing my Constitution of 1789, we will do that tomorrow in high action before the court. I would like to just take you through this. The name that you see on here, the Ernie Tertelgte name on here, the officer that conducted the stop, I allowed him to see the state's form called Certificate of Live Birth, which is in engrossed lettering, all capitals, which instantly renders all claims beneath it as to be corporate chattels. Now, corporate chattels...
I die. You know, he's spitting. I'm sure he's right. Just let him do whatever the hell he wants. Just let him have his tiny little area in the country where he does nothing, okay? I have no clue what...
Show you how. What will come of this, I don't know. I have mixed reports of success and failure, but I'm going to try this.
Dylan, he's anti-Semitic as fuck. Watch 1 minute. Wait, what? What do you mean?
No form of control. Complete destroyers and consumers of everything, everywhere they went. Right here, sitting here tonight, that same little bunch appears as what people think are Jews. All right? Remember what the King James talks about. This very thin ice, and this is where people begin to back away because the race thing is going to come forward. I'll tell you right up that Jesus was a racist. And
Wait, what? Wait, what did he say?
is going to come forward. I'll tell you right up that Jesus was a racist. And I'll take you through his words here in a little bit.
Jesus was a
racist. It is
racist.
all done under obligation. Ob officially means hidden in the Greek language. If you're going to fight the devil on his own term, called his own kingdom called Hades, you have to know his language, while you're aware that his language is not his language. It is based on a language.
This would be an amazing Sacha Baron Cohen character. That's a good point.
Language called Etruscan. Alright, who had an excellent phonic system, an excellent alphabetical symbolized system. We could probably run it with Etruscan. Of the genes.
What? Genocide.
Genocide. You know what that is? The elimination of the genes. The elimination of entire groups of people. When Clinton was in office, what was the big to-do over in Africa between the Hutus and the Tutsis? Remember that mess? How many people died? There was 1 million people that perished when Bill Clinton had the means. He could have stopped that genocidal mess. You see it in Syria right now, all right? Some of the same bunch that are called Zionists, more accurately, are in there. They're the appearance of the CIA, and they're ramping up trouble on both sides, laying accusations on both sides, financing and weaponizing everybody on every hand for mass murder, which is what they need to get their bloomin' God to come forward, because he is Mars, the god of war. March.
I am not Jesus Christ, I am the living man, something much greater as well. When I die I shall become the living soil and plant my seeds across this planet.
You know, all good things come to an end, and this guy was entertaining until the anti-Semitism came out. Also, it's really weird to hear a guy who's so about, like, freedom and liberty and, like, don't you do this, don't you do that, say that Bill Clinton failed by not intervening in Rwanda. I would think this guy would be against, like, foreign military intervention.
Admiralty, maritime law, it all figures into astrology. So this is what happens to the Etruscans from these guys. They get genocide to the man. All right, now, the Yehudi diaspora, they take the alphabet of the Etruscans.
Anyway, that's enough of that. Anyway, the guy was apparently assaulted a peace officer. And if he's convicted, he faces no less than 2 years and up to 10 in state prison and up to $50,000 in fines. Well, does anybody know what's this guy, like, what he got sentenced to, or like what happened to him? Anyway, damn. Sovereign citizen goes to court and make a fool of himself? Oh, God. I think. Oof. Well, it was fun while it lasted until it got anti-Semitic. Then it was no longer fun. The end of the natural man.